this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Good morning, Valhalla! Me and my monkey! The angriest wrench on the internet, Mark the Infinitely Tired! My favorite polar bear on YouTube, sorta Poop Cuba! Man Squad! Project Cambridge! K. Roberts! The Mad Doctor of Valhalla, Adega Outlaw! The Mother of Kittens, the Lady Arwyn Avalon! It's time to wake the neighbor's voice with Southern Viking! Roll Tide, Keely Chow, roll Tide, my brother! The Rooster Dave! The Wicked Wrench of the East Project Story Time! Master Craftsman Andy Masterson! Claude Saline! Greetings program to Daryl the Derelict! Claude Parrish! Real Wade Nation! Give us a skull and tuck and roll! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Week in Review here on Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, Penny. Good morning, Penny. Big hugs to you. Good morning, Penny. Release the McCracken. What is up? Good morning. Was Comics Division in House of the Dragon? Hashtag SmallFolk. Good morning. Give a big good morning to the Mother of Kittens, the Breaker of Forts, the Unhootered, the Lady Arwyn Avalon. Good morning, Arwyn.
Good morning, y'all. How are y'all doing this morning?
Your name's just getting longer.
Hey, just tag it on there. Just drag it behind me. It's all good. How are y'all doing? I'm trying to wake up. I haven't had coffee this morning, but I do have Diet Coke. So let's hope that caffeine kicks in soon.
Right there with you. Project Storytime's like, go home, Loki. You're drunk. I'm tired, but I'm not drunk.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Long night last night. Day-Bob, the Rooster. Day-Bob. Good morning, Day-Bob. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. My back's a little sore.
Oh, no.
Got too many people writing on me.
Humor and Waffles. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Humor and Waffles. Good morning. Speaking of writing,
taking us all for a ride.
let's start with this man. Man Squatch is such a legend. Arwyn. Wow. I didn't know you cared.
Why am I feeling of Loki's titty? What is up with that?
Oh my.
Oh my God. You just need Dave Bob's wing coming from the other side.
It's a little nipply in here.
Was it good for you? I don't know what else to say to that.
Good God.
God.
And she's married.
Oh, I am. Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. I'm shocking, y'all. I'm just shocking.
I like that one.
I like that
Wow.
Arwyn.
Is that just my wine glass, or am I happy to see y'all?
That is Arwyn in comic book form.
Damn. Y'all make me look way more exciting in these memes than I really do.
That little heart bow mouth. Ooh.
Hey, we're ready.
I just have one thing to say about this picture. Cocks in space.
Rocket cock.
Oh my God. I'm dead. I'm dead. I guess my ass is going to stay on terra firma. Y'all are the ones wearing NASA. I just got the wine. I'll cheer you from the
Mission
earth.
control.
Yeah, mission control.
Houston, we have a problem. So what?
What does this button do? Oops.
Oops.
God.
The Rooster Booster. Gary Banjo Sandwich Worthington. The Rooster Booster. Holy shit. Now this is amazing because it's like you're dressed like Eris, but it's you.
Yep. With the wine. Always.
With the wine.
With the wine, y'all.
And Dave Bob's got the like.
I got that long dragon neck.
You're ready to take flight, Dave Bob. You are ready.
But you got wings too.
Yeah. Big wings. Huge wings.
Uh-oh.
Well.
That's where I got my backache from.
Huh.
These are so good.
Look at my arms. Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
You
You're
look
not.
like a rock.
Are we ready to go on an adventure?
I love my my hat reminds me of, who was that motorcycle man from the Village People? The biker. Was it the biker guy? Y'all
The
know
biker,
everybody
yes.
knows who the hell I'm talking about. I got that from him. Oh, Dave Bob's a regular size.
Now Loki's got the wine.
But if you notice, I don't have a 3-headed dragon shirt. I have a 3-headed rooster shirt.
Oh, you do.
Year of the cock.
Yo. These are great.
And my favorite out of all of them, holy shit, Dave Bob's like huge. We've got like an unknown assailant jumping from the top of the barbed wire, whatever up there.
The border.
Oh my
Barbed wire
God.
border.
That's fantastic.
Now Arwyn is rocking anime wine mom.
Oh, I'm ready for My Hero Academia, y'all. Look at that. Bring it on, bitches. These are great.
And I love that shirt. I want that shirt now.
Yeah, I wonder what it actually says.
That's a badass shirt, for sure. For
And I
sure.
can read it, but I can't understand it.
Oh, man, Squatch, you knocked it out of the park again.
Yes, you did. Loki is ripped because he's carrying the whole YouTube community. Oh my God,
Oh,
dude.
yeah. And that's why I have wine. Because of all
Papa Cotton says, wow, Arwyn, you could run for president with that laugh.
Yeah, I'll cackle Kamal any day. Bring it on, woman. Bring it on. At least mine is real.
The Farmtastic 3.
Fantastic. Fantastic,
Have
Cabri.
y'all seen that old gal that impersonates her on YouTube? It is hilarious.
Yes. Yes, she is brilliant. Brilliant.
Loki looks like he's ready to fight for his chicken Tina Marcella.
Oh my God, y'all.
Red or white wine? Orange.
Oh, why not? As long
It's
as
a dessert
sweet.
wine.
That's right. I don't care. That's right. As long as it tastes good down the gullet.
We need a picture of Arwyn throwing cats like shuriken.
I am dead.
Oh, all right. So before we get into House of the Dragon, I just want to say this, and you don't have to worry about spoilers or anything like that. Go see Deadpool. Go see Deadpool, Wolverine. Laugh your ass off. Have the best time you've ever had going to see a Marvel movie. It's fun. It's funny. It's exciting. It's got balls to the walls, crazy action. You'll love it. Go see it. It's been a very long time since people got up and cheered during a movie that I've been in. And this is one of those movies. So, and it wasn't for anything you'd think it was. The theater exploded when a certain person showed up. And it wasn't Wolverine in his blue and yellow suit. It was somebody else. So enjoy.
Nice.
Go and enjoy and have fun and have a good time. It's fun. It's good. See it now. I don't think AMC is open yet. Badass. It's probably not, but as soon as they open, get your ticket and go see it. It was fun. It was funny. I had a great time. Who knew? First Marvel movie that Eris and I have seen together in theater, and we had a great time.
You know, it's funny, Loki. I've been avoiding any kind of streams about it, but different people that I've talked to that have seen it, it's interesting. But when a movie tanks or when a movie sucks, they want to tell you all about it, how bad it is. It has been so long since I have talked to someone about a movie where they're like, I ain't going to say nothing. You got to go see it. It's like, you got to go see it. And everyone I have talked to who has seen it has said that.
Yep.
Oh, Arwyn, you got to go. I'm not going to say a word about it. You got to go see it. That is so refreshing. It's been so long since that's happened.
And they absolutely crap all over Disney for like almost the whole movie. So it's just like, I was like, mwah.
Nice.
I'm sure that Feige and the rest of them were like, oh, through the as soon as they saw that promo, that prototype, the first cut, they were like, oh, it's funny, but you guys just drag us through the mud. And I'm sure Ryan was right there going, that's the point. Get your shit together.
Just one
Nice.
more note here.
Or you're going to wind up like Fox.
Gina's lawsuit is going forward.
Yes, it is.
I was shocked when I saw that. Delightfully so. I'm like, let's do this. This is gonna happen. Let's watch this train and see where it goes. And I hope she wins.
I can't wait to see what comes out in this.
Yeah.
And people wanted the butthole popcorn buckets, and they didn't have any. They had cups, but they didn't have any of the butthole popcorn buckets. But they wanted the butthole popcorn buckets. Nope. Not me. Orville Nation, PJ, what's up? We're going to get into Dragon Talk right now. Throws in a $5 super sticker, and it's a pair. And he's pumping. He's pumping iron. Thank you so very much, PJ, for that $5 super sticker. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. What do we got? I don't have any Deadpool.
How about Dragonfire?
Dragonfire, skull! So let's get into this. This has got to be the weakest game or House of the Dragon, almost a Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon episode I've seen.
It had good points.
Yeah.
It had some good points, but okay, so I'm on the fence about this whole Cassandra thing. I don't really I haven't gotten like this is a badass scene at all so far.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of on the fence about that. The episode, though, it starts out with the Lannisters going and getting ready to march on Harrenhal. They're not there yet, but they're close. And they have brought a lion to battle with them, a big-ass lion in a cage.
Yeah. They did.
So, I mean, everything about that, and the guy that's leading the army is the twin of the guy that's on the small council. So that's his twin.
I will say this about when the Lannisters kind of showed up. I can't stand him. He is so smarmy and he has irritated me this entire season. But I have to say, when I saw the lion, I wanted to roll my eyes, but then I thought, you know what? It's so on brand for the Lannisters. Their work, this is who they are, and it kind of made the Lannisters we saw in Game of Thrones make a hell of a lot more sense. They are showy, they are flashy, they are about power, but not just. Now the thing about Tywin Lannister, he was just about the power. He didn't need all the zip and the zap. He was actually an anomaly to me, seeing how they how they are through history. But they were on brand, y'all. What you think of the Lannisters, yep, is what you got when they waltzed up there with their thousands of people. And I was like, okay, I get this. I get it. They're showboating. That's what they do. The Lannisters showboat.
Yep.
Yep.
Do you think the lion will make it out of this season?
Nah. I think it'll be dragon food.
Be a little crispy kitty.
Pretty as he was, he'll be dragon food.
So they're setting up, and we move to the small council, and Daemon is ticked. Daemon is ticked because the head of the Lannister army is like, you tell Aemond that we will not move on Harrenhal until Aemond comes with Vega. We're just gonna park our ass here until he shows up with Vega.
And he throws a wall-eyed fit.
He's being summoned, y'all.
He is such a, I don't know, he's just such a child. I mean, that's just the only way I can. He acts like a spoiled brat.
Well, don't say a mama don't know her kids. I mean, we all, all mamas love their kids, but they also know their kids. And Alicent tried to tell him.
Oh, yeah.
They barely were keeping him in check with him just as the prince. But as him as regent, and she knew it. He's going to do what he wants to do, and no one's going to challenge him.
He's impetuous, and he's going to do what he wants when he wants, and he's not going to take counsel.
That's right. And she knew it. She knew it above everybody else.
That look. There's that mama look.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
And he's just like, no, go, be well, go stitch something, go embroider something.
Go and sew something. And he throws her off the High Council. He's like, you don't belong here anymore.
When they
You have
cock,
no reason to be here.
when she cocks her hip out like that, you know she's about to make a point.
Oh yeah, that cocking of the hip means business.
Well, either that or she's about to grab Christian Cole by the hair and
Yeah.
it's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips.
But the one scene though where she touches his face, it is basically like, all the shit that you experienced as a kid. Have you not found peace yet? And then he looks up at her, just that brief fleeting moment, and you almost see the kid behind those eyes. You almost see the vulnerability. And then he looks down again and he's like, go. It's like, damn.
Right now, he's just going through and he's taking revenge on everyone he thinks wronged him.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got the power. He's got all the power. I mean, look, y'all, that scene actually touched, that one moment, it touched me. I'm like, inside the steel is maybe a little bit of silk, but nope. He's like,
Snorty.
Yeah, but he's like,
Let one loose or let one loose on Kristen Cole. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. He's a Sith now completely. He's gone to the dark side.
So we go back to Dragonstone, and Corlys has taken the hand of the queen. He's going to be Rhaenyra's second in command, her general, her lieutenant, and they are trying to figure out what they're going to do.
They need writers.
When Rhaenyra is like, hey, bring in the victim.
Yeah. Bring in the shish kebab.
And they bring in a knight, a Kingsguard knight, a silver cloak, gold cloak, and she's like, you are a descendant of a Targaryen. We've checked, we've double checked, we've made sure. We want you to ride a dragon. And he's like, I'll do it. And she's like, there's a lot of danger. And he's like, I don't care. I'll do it. I'll do it. McQueen. I'll do it. I wonder if he's...
As soon as I saw him, I said, uh-oh, there's a crispy critter.
Which
So
I was hoping it would work out. But
So they take him to the dragon pit, and they do the sacrificial rite. And they call forth the dragon, and it's Sea Smoke.
Beautiful animal. Yeah. Oh, my God. I want one.
She had made the comment before that Sea Smoke, was acting like he was really missing his old rider and wanted to bond again.
Yep. Sea Smoke sticks his head up out of the dragon pit, and he's like, who are you? And then he's like, oh, you're one of them. And he sits down like he's gonna let him on his back, and he's like, come on up.
Get a little closer.
He walks up to Sea Smoke, and before he gets on Sea Smoke, he goes, I did it. And I was like, you're screwed.
Yes! Yes!
No, that was counting his chickens before they hatched.
Here's the deal. You cannot be in terror. You can be a little intimidated, but you can't be so afraid that you're shaking in your boots, and you can't be an overconfident prick. Mm-hmm. The dragon will not like you. Well, Sea Smoke's like, and torches him, torches one of the dragon priests, and causes all kinds of mass hysteria and chaos. And Rhaenyra's like, shit.
Oh, yeah. When he said, I did it, my first thought was just throw barbecue sauce on him right now, y'all. Because that dragon's going to be like, you didn't do squat, little man. It's my choice, not yours.
Dragons are like
Yes!
cats.
Yes! Damn straight I've said that. I'm like, I got a bunch of little dragons running around here. You're exactly right. They are. It has to be their idea. It has to be their conquest, not yours. Which kind of sucked because I kind of like that character. I really did. I thought, oh, this is going to be cool. This is going to be, oops, nope. Oh, well.
Nope.
Back to the drawing board.
Nope.
I'm like, damn, poor Rhaenyra. Nothing's going her way at this point.
But for me, that was like the best part of the whole episode was him getting torched. We go back to Daemon, and this is, I don't know, I have a love-hate relationship with this too, because I like the fact that we are getting these scenes with Viserys, the king that is dead. So this is Rhaenyra's father. This is Daemon's brother. If you're confused about that, but wait, isn't Daemon Rhaenyra's? Yes. Don't.
It's all
Their family tree is like a vine that wraps around itself,
Yeah.
not an actual tree. And he's having a dream, a nightmare, and it's Viserys, and he's like going after Daemon because Daemon made fun of his dead son. Heir for a day. Because his wife died in childbirth, and she had a boy, and the boy lived for a day. These dreams have gone on and on. Who's responsible? Is it the Hag of Harrenhal?
That's where my money's on.
Because there's more to that happens later. Dragons are like cats. Dragon Priest 1. Sea Smoke left us another gift. Dragon Priest 2. Oh God. Is that the head of a... Yeah.
You know, the thing about Daemon, okay, as I was... in Loki, you said that this episode was meant... This episode felt very long, and it's the first one that has felt long for me. And I think because some areas dragged. Whenever you see Daemon in his nutsiness, to me, those scenes, while some of them are really good, it drags. And it was irritating me at one point. I'm like, I really don't want to see Daemon go into... What the hell? Can we just move past this? But then I checked myself, and I'm like, when the Game of Thrones starts, it's talking about taking over from the Targaryens, from the Mad King. And they talk about this madness that kind of flows throughout this family because they're more inbred than my cats, y'all. They really are. So knowing that, I'm like, okay, we're seeing this madness that touches these people played out in Daemon. So I was able to kind of, all right, let's do this. It soothed my, oh my God, can we get past it? I don't want to see Daemon lose this shit. Because I like Daemon, but he's just, is he going nuts because his brain is cracking? Is it because of the witch? What is it? We don't really know.
Maybe a combination.
Yeah. So
Okay,
these
so
things are interesting.
in this picture, this is Daemon, and this is Alice Rivers, who I call the Hag of Harrenhal. And you see this door, and this door is open. Alice Rivers didn't open this door. But earlier in the episode, if I can actually get to it, as you're listening to them talk, before she turns around to go through the door...
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
The door is always shut. She doesn't open the door. She doesn't open those doors. But when she goes to leave, suddenly those doors are open. Now, is this a mistake in the production department? Did they boo-boo? Did they leave something out? Did they not show something? Or is this something
But
deeper?
at least it wasn't a cup of coffee.
Yes, it is.
Hmm.
Well, you don't see it open till after she tells him, wait a few days, and her owl. My theory is I could be completely wrong, and they could never even address this. I think she is a witch, and I think that owl is a familiar. Because that
Well,
owl.
she is supposed to be a 200-year-old barn owl.
Well, there you go then. There you go. So
That is what the rumor is that she's a 200-year-old barn owl. She actually
okay.
says this when she meets Damon and starts talking to Damon, is that she could be a 200-year-old barn owl.
And I have to say, just from a side note, the woman they cast, at first I was like, oh, she's kind of creepy looking. But then watching the scene and the way, when they were talking to each other and they do those close ups, I'm like, actually, she's very striking. She's she's quite a beautiful woman in her own right, and she's creepy and she's sinister, but yet, is she really? I find her character very interesting, and I'd like to actually see more of her. But these, it's like she's the only one Damon will listen to at this point. She's the only one he seems to have any respect for in council,
I'm trying to get a better picture of
and
her.
I
Hey,
find that
Bob,
kind
what
of
did you
cool.
think about this?
Well, I do know.
So, she's kind of. Does she really look like this though?
Well, not if she's a 200-year-old barn owl.
I mean, just the eyes and the way she talks to him. When I first saw her, I thought she was a very unassuming character, but the more
I
she's
don't.
on screen, the
Does
more I'm like,
anybody else see her besides him?
No one's talked to her
well,
besides Damon.
what's
That's
his
what I'm
what's
just.
his face? Samwise, older Samwise guy, the steward or whatever. I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
He mentions that she's their healer, and that
but
she went to. Wasn't it her? Isn't she the one he's talking about?
is she?
I don't know.
I don't ever remember anybody other than Damon speaking directly to her.
Nobody else speaks to
Yeah,
her.
that's a good point. She's been in with them before. She's been in the same room as the other guys. But
But
you're
no one's
right.
acknowledged her.
No
No
one
one's talked to
has.
her. No one's noticed her besides Damon.
So A, she could either look completely different to other people, or B, yeah, maybe the real healer, quote unquote, is somebody else that the guy was talking about. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, let's see what unfolds.
She was at River. Humor and Waffle says she was at River Run at this time. He was imagining her.
But does that mean she doesn't actually exist? Like, if he's seeing her at different locations, do they have this kind of weird psychic link? Or can nobody see her? I don't know. That's a really good question.
So something to think about while you're watching. While you're watching these. Um, Hold on, real quick. Let me. Will it show it? Are you gonna show it? Are you gonna catch back up? That is Sea Smoke's like screw you.
Yeah,
The aftermath
I
of
did it.
the aftermath of the look. I did it. I broke the dragon. No, buddy. You didn't break shit.
Sea Smoke's hot tool.
His hawk towel moment.
Oh my God. And boy, did he ever. He got not one, but two.
Yeah, the priest took the quick way out.
And Renee's just like, shit. Because she was banking on this. She was hoping this would work. That this would be great. So Corliss goes and talks to his boys. He knows they're his boys. They know that they're his boys.
But he is not
But
going to acknowledge it.
no one wants to acknowledge it. So his sons, his bastard sons that aren't supposed to know who their daddy is, know who their daddy is. And of course, Corliss knows that it's their son.
Oh yeah.
Rhaenyra goes through this, and this will be big and important later. And Rhaenyra goes through this. I want to be a battle queen stage, where she's like, I want people to be afraid of me. I want a sword. I want armor. And then we get more Melisandre, and I'm just like, yeah. Again, she's only turning to her. Rhaenyra is only turning to her.
Yeah.
She's only talking to her. She's only getting advice from her.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, okay. We get it. You're trying to set up this dynamic between the two, but we don't really care. I don't care anyway. I'm just like, okay, come on. Get with
I'm
it.
just wondering if it was in the book like that.
Not like this. Meanwhile, her daughter is off at the Eyrie and finds this. This is a huge patch of burnt grass with goats, sheep, whatever, burnt bodies.
Yeah.
She realizes that there's a dragon in the Vale.
A big one.
I said the Eyrie earlier. It's the Vale. They're in the Vale. And she talks to, God, what's her last name?
I can't remember. One that was disappointed that she had baby dragons.
Yeah. And I don't know why I can't think of her name right now. It's too early for this shit.
Baby dragon mama.
And she's like, oh, your passage is booked. You're ready to leave. Your bags are packed and you're ready to go. Leaving on a boat to Dorne. Don't know when you'll be back again. And she's like, there's a dragon in the Vale.
Yep.
And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was kind of it. I'm like, does nobody know about this big ass wild dragon flying around the Vale? I don't know.
She
I don't know shit.
called her out on it. She said, don't tell me that crap. I just saw a patch of ground cover half an acre that was burnt to a crisp.
And she may not have a dragon, but she sure as heck knows what dragon fire scorch looks like. She's like, yeah, that was a dragon.
Project Storytime says, I hate this. It looks like they're combining characters that could create some major issues with the story. Yes.
But did y'all see the little baby dragon? The little hatchling? Did y'all see that?
I love the way she pinwheeled the, oh, you mean that dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a baby dragon. That's a
The
little
little
wooden dragon.
baby was so cute. I'm like, oh my God, they're the size of big cats. There it is. Oh, y'all, come on now. Those remind me of the fire lizards of Pern. Yes, I love them. I wanted to see more. Just forget the little toe-headed cute kids. Let's just see the baby dragons. Just trot them out. Let's look at them all. Oh, cute.
And of course, the kids are playing with them because they're bonding.
Mm-hmm.
Very much like 3 dragons bonded with their mama back in Game of Thrones.
Yep.
So we go back to Corliss's kids, and this is kind of important because they're like, yeah, we all know he's shaving his head because he's growing white hair in. He's growing the white blonde hair.
Yeah, that was cool. I thought that was cool.
So he's shaving his head, and his brother is like, bitch, don't you know we could be like, we spent the whole of our lives doing this and that and the other, and we could have been like the shit.
Yeah, we could have been living on high on the hog.
That's right. So we go back to Dragonstone, and we've got Rhaenyra and Jace, and they're talking over some things when, oh, look who shows up and joins. Look who shows up and joins. God, give me a good And Jace like storms off because Jace is like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of you and this bitch. Who is this bitch? And of course, it's Sandra. And oh, look, a sunset picture with Rhaenyra and Sandra.
You know, and I have to say, look, I don't approve of her smacking that guy, but at the same time, I was like, it's about damn time. Girl, I love you to death, but you need some freaking fire in your veins at this point. You need to stand up and say, all right, bitches, I get it. We're in a pickle, but I'm the damn queen. And y'all need to start talking to me more about, oh, just stay here, just stay out of the, let us take it. No, I'm the damn queen. I need to know what's going on. I need to be involved. And I got a freaking dragon at my back.
Yep.
I can't just hole up here and do nothing. I need to see more of that freaking fire in her. And finally, when she's like, I want to be feared. I'm like, you want to be respected, and I understand that. She's like, I'm done. You know, how can I do this?
Yeah, I'm sitting out here on an island without any army, just basically twiddling my thumbs.
I want to see the Rhaenyra that we got in the first few episodes of season 1.
Yes.
I want to see that Rhaenyra, but as an adult. That's what I want to see. Yep. And I got to see a little bit of that.
Agree with that.
She hauled off and cold cocked that guy right across the cheek. It's like
throughout Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, we have seen some really beautiful cinematography. And Alicent just left her son's chambers. He's, you know, he is now Aegon the Wheezy. That will be his new moniker, Aegon the Wheezy, because he's laying in bed and he's wheezing and he can barely breathe.
But Loki, didn't he get, Valyrian steel armor melted into? Yes, he did.
I know. But we're still going to call him Wheezy because that's all he's good for anymore. Is wheezing.
Yeah.
So Alicent leaves his room and is like standing there like, what am I going to do? I'm worthless now. I have nothing to do. I have absolutely nothing to do. I have nowhere to go. I'm stuck in this damn castle. I don't have a job anymore.
And my boyfriend's out.
My muff diving slave has rebelled against me and no longer wants the ginger minge. You know, so she goes to her brother and has a talk with her brother about one of her other sons, which is really interesting because she's like, what's my son like? And this is a son that is
they sent off.
He's been in the custody of Old Town, and he tells her he's kind. He likes to play. He likes to play the lute. He's a good person. He's brave. And she's just like, what the hell happened to my other two little bastards back there in the Red Keep?
They were raised in court when everybody just fell over, fawning over them. And whatever they did was fine.
And you get the impression that she's starting to realize that it's not the Red Keep that screwed up Aegon and Aemon. It's not the court that screwed up Aegon and Aemon. It's her.
Yeah.
And the way she treated them and what she did. She babied these kids. She babied them. She spoiled them. They're both like little brats. And the one that grew up away from her is the only one that's like, I'm going to go and be a hero. And I'm going to, play music and make people smile and
be a genuinely good person.
Be a genuinely good person.
Well, it's like where Rhaenyra needs some of that fire from her youth. Alicent needs some of that. She needs that warmth and that nurturing, because she was always very nurturing with Rhaenyra in a way. I mean, they were kind of two halves of the whole.
Yep.
She needs that, and I so felt for her during this episode. because it's this all started with her. One decision that she made. He meant for you to be king, not his daughter, but you, my son. That set this whole shit show into play. It's like the butterfly effect. She stepped on a damn butterfly, and here we go. And she knows that she's carrying all this around, and then to see her sons, how they both turned out. And her poor daughter, I love her daughter, but she's in her own
Fantasy
code.
land.
Yeah.
Yes. And we're moving in that direction because Alicent goes to Helena. This is big. This is really big. Helena's got 3 cages. These 3 little cages. And each of them has crickets. Has a cricket in each cage. And she says, "Oh no. One of them stopped singing. It won't sing."
Mm-hmm.
Three crickets, 3 cages, 3 Targaryens in the Red Keep, Helena, Aemon, and Aegon. I wonder who she's talking about.
At this point, it's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell.
Glad I could mute before I did that. Holy crap. So Helena's being Helena, and her mother's like, "Let's go pray. Let's go. Let's go pray. We'll go pray at the sept together. We'll go light a candle and we'll pray."
Because I'm domestic now, y'all. I've been kicked off the small council.
I've
Let's
been
go
kicked
do
off the
something.
small council. I ain't
Yeah.
got nothing to do. They're lighting candles. When the oh shit moment happens, there is a riot in King's Landing. And the reason why there is a riot is the people haven't had any food. And luckily for them, and I
She
skipped over
said,
this earlier, Rhaenyra sent boats.
yep,
Lots of
With-
with her flag on it.
Her banner on it.
Banner.
See if I can get right there. Her banner on it. There it is. It's her banner. It's the red dragon on the black. This is a guy at King's Landing, and the boat is full of food.
And it isn't
the
just
boat-
one boat.
And it's not just one boat. He looks out in the ocean, and
I
there's
love that.
boats and boats and boats and boats full of food.
I love
She
that
is
stuff,
sending food to the small folk.
which was smart.
Oh
That
yeah,
was really smart.
that was a great chess move.
It's like, you're still my people. I'm still thinking about you, even way over in Dragonstone. You're still my people. I'm still going to feed you. Now, yes, was it a strategic move? Sure. But it was a smart move. Very smart.
And we see here the blacksmith that we've been keeping up with has beaten the hell out of a guy and taken his bushel of apples and fruit and vegetables. And is going to take that back home. But can that last? Can any of this last? He's got, 1 bag of food. How long is that going to last?
Yeah.
And how much of this food are the gold cloaks going to take?
Yep.
And his daughter is very sick.
His daughter is very sick. So they're trying to get Rhaenyra and Alicent and Helena out of the sept. They're barely able to do that because the people are rioting. People are sick of this shit.
Yep.
People are tired. And this is going to resonate through the rest of this show.
And
This
more
does
than
not
one of
stop
those
here.
more than one of those king's guards went down too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's true, but how else could she do it? She can't just well, I don't know. They may do that, but I loved that scene. It made me think of Normandy with the ships coming in.
Yes.
It really did, saying, okay, y'all, we are at war, but we're going to take care of you as best we can. And let's face it, they were right. You get the unrest of the people, and then they're fighting war on 2 fronts, within and without. And that's not an enviable position when you need people's support.
old Wormy gets dissed again too.
Oh yeah. So Clubfoot is desperate. He's been told, no, you're not going to be the hand. We don't want you as the hand. We're going to go get Otto. Amond is like, I want a hand that knows his shit, that knows his business. Go get my dad, or go get my grandpa.
Yeah.
Go get my grandpa and bring his ass back here. I want Otto Hightower to be my hand. So Clubfoot has been screwed over again, and all he can do.
He was right in the middle of accepting the role when he said, "Not you, you idiot."
Yeah, not you, dumbass. So he goes to the one person that he can think of, and that is Aegon. And Aegon ain't telling him shit. Aegon's not doing anything against Aemon. Aegon's in bed. He is crippled. He has no way to defend himself. He has no way to fight back.
No, he's totally at Aemon's mercy. Totally at his mercy. Yeah, I agree. You know, and if anyone, I think if anyone had a chance of reining Aemon in through wisdom and through kind of giving him what he wants, but doing it in the way that's actually productive, it would be Otto. It would be him, because no one else can.
I don't even know if Otto can deal with that kid, really, honestly.
I think what Otto could do is Otto could say, "Yes, my liege," and then find a way to give him what he wants, but in a way that's not going to, like, kill the land. I think Otto could circumvent and do it. I don't know. If anyone could do it, it would be him.
This was great.
We're almost at the end of the episode. Corlys's bastard son is walking down the beach when he sees Sea Smoke. And Sea Smoke comes in hot.
Yes.
Sea Smoke is like, bitch, I'm here, and I'm here to eat and be merry, and I smell something. I smell something familiar.
Yep.
Yes.
I smell some Targaryen blood.
I smell some Targaryen and Valerian blood, and Corlys's bastard is like, nope.
Yeah, he was.
I'm gone.
And Sea Smoke's like, you ain't going nowhere.
You're my bitch now.
You're my bitch now. That's right. And Corlys's kid runs down the beach and busts his ass, and he's hiding behind this rock. And he's like, oh shit, I made it. And then Sea Smoke comes out of nowhere, and he's like, nope, I got you.
Beautiful.
And this is like one of the best. Let me see if I can get it. There's Sea Smoke, and there's Corlys's bastard. And Sea Smoke's like, some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill. And Corlys's bastard son is like, please don't eat me.
Don't eat me.
There's a big brown stain running down the rock.
He knows it's over.
See if I can. I'm going to play this just for a second. No, it's right before that. Come on.
I mean, it's a dragon, y'all. He ain't going nowhere.
There you go.
How you doing?
Look at that smile on that
Hello.
dragon's face.
Hello.
You smell familiar. So Sea Smoke has picked his own rider. Sea Smoke has picked his own rider. Just letting him know that he must use his mind from now on. Since they didn't kill off Laenor like they did in the book, Are they saying that Sea Smoke thinks all black people look the same?
I think he's smelling that Valerian blood.
Well, he also would know. He would also. You
Yeah.
would think he would get the idea that this is his old rider's half brother.
Yeah, that's the way I took it. And then at the end, when it's showing, you see Sea Smoke and his big old head right there staring at him, and then it pans back. I can't remember this guy's name, but when the look on his face, look at that! Oh my God, y'all! Oh, beautiful. When the look on his face when he realizes, wait a minute, he's not here to kill me.
How you
And
doing?
you see that kind of mental connection. And y'all, I have to admit, when they showed him on the beach, showed the guy on the beach, I was like, fucking hell, can we get on with it? I am bored with y'all. And right when I thought that, you hear the screech. And I'm like, oh, I know what's going to happen. Let's do this. Let's go there. I was just bouncing up and down in my chair. Yes. I was so happy.
One of those moments when you said, yes.
Oh, I was all over the place. Yeah, let's do this. I'm not bored with y'all anymore. Let's go.
Speaking about all over the place, and let's do this.
Oh
We
my
go
God.
back to Dragonstone,
That right there was,
and you have this moment again. This moment between Rhaenyra and Missandra, and they start
It
hugging,
was a moment. It was a moment.
touching, and they're
Squeezing.
kissing, squeezing,
and it wasn't just a little peck on the cheek either.
puffing. And guys, I don't care what anybody says about this. I'm like, this is fucking boring.
Yep.
If people are like, yay, oh my God, diversity and inclusion, I don't care. If people are like, yay, dragon lesbians, I don't care. I'm just like, it's boring.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't watch this show because I want to be bored. And every time those two are on screen, it's boring. I don't know if it's because they have no chemistry together. I don't know if at the beginning of the season they're like, we're gonna make this move, we're gonna make y'all lovers, and that's why it's been so awkward every time they're on screen together. I don't know.
It didn't do anything for the story at all. It just came out of freaking nowhere. The hug I could understand. The hug, I would have been like, these are two women that have had some really crappy things happen to them in their life, and they're sharing a moment, not as queen, not as subservient, but as women. So I liked the hug. The hug was nice. It was a real moment. But then oh, your skin is so soft. Oh, I must kiss it. That kind of, I was like, whatever.
It kind of came out of left field, too.
It did.
It wasn't organic. It wasn't anything. It was very forced, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Josh says it's boring because Lady Misera or is it Misera? Am I saying her name wrong? It's horribly miscast.
Yeah, if they knew they were gonna go there, this could be a tag on. I don't know, but if they knew they were gonna go there, they really should have gotten someone that really rocked with this actress in chemistry.
That's what I'm saying.
It just fell flat to me. Like you said, Loki, I was bored. I'm like, come on, can we go back to the dragon?
Yep.
On the beach.
We immediately did, which was a great thing.
Yes.
So they're like smoochy, oochie, oochie when someone knocks at the door, and they're like, separate, like they just got caught by their parents. Like, look at these.
Head down. Don't make eye contact.
Separate, like they just got caught.
Anything. We're not doing anything.
We're not doing anything. Like they just got caught. Look at her, like just recoiling backwards. Like,
be a damn queen. All right, if you're gonna snog a girl in your chambers and somebody barges in, turn around and say, "What the hell are you doing barging in on me? I'm the queen." Come on, fire, Rhaenyra, fire. Don't be ashamed. You're the queen. Ugh, it's frustrating.
Project Storytime says Massaria. That's what I thought it was. Massaria is her name, but her nickname is Lady Misery.
Well, that was a miserable scene, so I'll go along with that.
Might have said
Up to
Messina.
that point, I thought it was good. Again, they were bonding, but after that, it was like, okay, here we go.
So Mama's gonna go do business. Mama gets on her dragon, and is like,
they don't know that it's someone that's pretty much basically on their side. They think it's just someone else.
I hope they
Jace
go
is
find
like,
out.
Mother. He's pissed. She's leaving. She's not letting him go. She's like, I'm gonna go out and hand up my damn self.
Good, about damn time. Go over there, fly that golden girl. Go do your thing. Oh, I was
Absolutely
happy about
love that.
Be a
Dragon
queen.
come down. It spreads its wings, and that's the end of the episode.
See, if they can do this well with this show, though, I want to see Pern on the screen, and I want.
But it has to be done right.
like this. Well, yeah, it does. And there's a lot of dragons in that story, y'all. Whoo!
Yep.
One of my favorite book series ever.
Dragons of Pern. So, guys, what did you think? What do you rate it? I'm gonna give this episode a 6 out of 10. Maybe even like a 5.5. A lot of it was just
Fluff.
It had some really good points,
Mm-hmm.
but they couldn't save it from being just a slog of an episode.
What do you rate it, Arwyn?
Well, I would give it a 7, except for all the hot dragon action. So I'll give it a 7.5, just for the dragons. And like Loki said, there were some really good points. There were some interesting things, but yeah, it was not a 9 or a 10 like other episodes for me have been. And it felt very, very long. And it's the first one I've sat through that has felt this long.
I don't know. I felt it was forced in a lot of the scenes and stuff. I can't give it anything higher than about a 6, or maybe a little lower. Maybe 6. I'll just say 6.
Fair?
So Dave Bob gives it a 6.
Fair?
Arwyn gives it a 7.5.
Yeah, 7.5.
And I'm going to give it, I don't know, maybe even like a 5.75. But I know that it's not, I don't think it's up to fluff with the other episodes. I really don't.
No, I agree.
I'm really hoping this next episode.
There's only 2 left.
Yeah.
That's
There's
it?
only 2 left. That's it.
We don't get 10?
Nope.
We get 8?
No,
you get 8.
Aw.
We get 8 episodes, so there's only 2 left. They need to do something big. And they don't need to rush it either. Listen, I know what's going to happen. I have read the book. I know what's going to happen. So they don't need to rush this. We need a whole nother season leading up to that big event, and then a season after that to do what they're going to do. Because ultimately, this is about the fall of these great houses. That's what this is about. That's what Fire Blood is about the end of the dragons.
Well, since you've read the book, let me ask you this. Are they sticking closer to source material than Game of Thrones did?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Then there's some stuff that's been combined. There's
Okay.
been some stuff that's been combined, and there's been some stuff that's been left out so far. But I know where they're going with this, and I know where what they're leading up to. So there's a scene for anybody who wonders. Go back and watch. Go back. I think it's the last episode of season 7. Might be the first episode of season 8. I'm not sure. I think it's at the end of season 7, where they go and talk to Cersei. and they're in the dragon pit.
Yeah.
And Daenerys, Dany, is like, this was the end of my family. This place was the end.
Oof.
Locking the dragons up was a mistake. We screwed up. Dragons are not slaves. They don't need to be locked up in dragon pits. That's what all this is about. This is what Fire and Blood is about, is how all that went down and how this leads to the end. So, you're going to have a couple more generations, and then you're going to have the Mad King do what he did, and that's it. And then you got Dany, and that's it. And then you got Jon Snow going out into the whatever, but that's in the show. That's not in the book. So we are not going to get Winds of Winter this year. I highly doubt it. So but that's what it's going up to. We're good, guys. We're going to send you over to Machines. Arwyn, do you have anything you want to throw out there? I know we got Backtube tonight.
Yep. Tonight, talking about the 80s. Y'all come on out and let's reminisce of some good times.
And I will be over on Pop Culture Minefield, Echo Base Network later today, and we should have a late show later tonight.
Nice.
So, guys, go raid Machines and throw them a hashtag blame Loki. But until then, guys, take care, be excellent to each other. Always speak friend enter. And we'll see you on the next Week in Review here on Mornings of Mischief. Have a great Friday and weekend, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.